Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Metro's annual meeting. I'm Jacknis. I'm president of the Board of Trustees. I think it's great. We actually have we've got a good turnout here with the lights in my eyes. And we're going to go through this. We've got a fair amount of interesting stuff to actually hear today and see. I'm going to first, though, turn it over to our host.
Thanks very much. I'm Jack Oliva. I'm the Vice President for Academic Affairs, newly minted Vice President for Academic Affairs here at FIT, less than 3 months. But let me, on behalf of President Brown and all of us here, extend warm welcome to all of you. And also congratulations. I was reading through the website the other day and a little bit about your history as an organization and the fact that you're getting close to 50 years, I think, if I had that right. And I want to congratulate you and commend you on, sustaining your organization for that amount of time, and also on some of the things you've been able to do. You're doing some terrific things for for all of you in the field. But one of the things that always catches my eye is when I see organizations that are very committed to professional development and in reinvesting in the human capital of all the members. If there's ever a time in higher education where we have to be attentive and aware of the value of networking and collaborating and crossing disciplines and getting out of silos. Those of you that are in education, higher education, have heard that terminology, I'm sure. But there's never been a more appropriate time when we should be investing all sorts of energies to connect and work with each other. And embedded in that initiative is the reinvestment in human capital. And so for me, if I think of my own career over the years, my discipline is music. And over the years, if I look at the advancements I've had, the successes I've had, I started out teaching young children in public school in New Jersey, actually, a long time ago. And I've moved around to 3 large land-grant universities, most recently from the University of Nebraska, where I was Fine and Performing Arts Dean, and came here from there about middle of July. If I look at the opportunities that I've had, and I look at the growth that I've been able to realize as a professional in administration, but also in music and music education, if I were to point to one thing in an overarching sense that has really enabled me to do what I've been able to do, it's the fact that the professional organizations of which I've been and continue to be a member, both in the administration world and in the education world, have invested in me as a person, but also provided those opportunities which have enabled me to stretch in a safe environment. We all sometimes have a tendency in our own world of work, not necessarily to stretch all the time, but in the professional organization, when you're sitting next to somebody who's struggling with the same issues that you are, 1,500 miles away across the country, in an institution that might be similar to yours, but maybe different. There's this sort of camaraderie, and you learn from each other. So I want to commend you also on the commitment you've had to all of the programs that you offer for your members, but in particular, a special meaning to me as your host, it's your professional development, because I think that's investing in the human capital is essential as we move through some of the challenges we have in this world of communicating and working together and maximizing resources and all sorts of things. Finally, I also want to commend to you the work that NJ has done on this end. NJ is, you come into a new job and you hope there'll be at least half a dozen people who will sit down with you from day one and talk to you about the institution and share the sort of anecdotal things, and also talk with you about what they want and would like you to do for them. NJ has done that in a terrific spirit. He and I think, have a good starting off relationship, and he's been very excited about welcoming you here and hosting you for your meeting. So let me finish by, again, welcoming you, thanking you for choosing us, and I hope that the experience you have during your time here will be rewarding for you individually and also as an organization. Thanks very much.